Hi guys, welcome back to Iron Warriors All-In Challenge, Day 12. Hope you're feeling good from yesterday's workout. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different from some of the sequences that we've done before. We're going to start off with what we call here at CrossFit a buy-in, which is a 1-minute plank. That means you'd start your workout out with 1-minute plank. We're going to go into 10 rounds for time, which would be 5 deadlifts, 10 step-ups, and repeat that for 10 rounds, those two movements. When you're done with all 10 rounds, you're going to go back into your buyout for another 1-minute plank. If we need to scale this today, you can cut the rounds down to 5 rounds, cut it in half if you'd like, and then cut down your time for the planks. I have a special guest here with me today, Keith. He's going to be my example and show us how we can do these moves.
Hello.
We're going to start off with a plank. Keith, could you show us a plank today?
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Oh.
All right, so with the plank, we want to make sure that our shoulders are stacked right over our hands. Our head is in a nice neutral position, and we have our core nice and tight, hips up just a little bit, glutes tight, quads on, everything nice and tight for 1 minute. We want to make sure that we don't get into any sagging in the back, which again can cause stress and put a lot of stress through the whole entire posterior chain. So by bringing those hips up, we're kind of repeating that hollow position we've done a little bit, keeping everything nice and tight for 1 minute. Now we're going to go into the 10 rounds for time, doing the deadlift first. We're going to use 2 kettlebells here, really simulating what we do in real life. So if you're picking up groceries, picking up laundry, your laundry basket, or groceries or suitcases or anything, this is how we're going to simulate it. So what we're going to do is have the kettlebells. If you have some laundry detergent, or if you have kettlebells yourself, or even dumbbells you can use for some additional weight, we're going to have them right next to the side of our feet. What we're going to do to start off with is suck our stomach in, really pull our shoulders back, and keep our back in one nice tight movement as we pull back at our hips, bending our knees down to reach and grab the kettlebells. Here we have a nice strong posterior chain, no rounding of the back, and all we're going to do is stand up, nice and tall, squeezing the glutes, making sure the stomach's nice and tight at the top, while you also exhale at the top. We'll go back down again by keeping everything tight, pulling back at the hips, touching the ground, and then standing back up. Could you do it for the side for me? Thanks. So we're going to go ahead and go down, and then stand all the way up for me. Awesome. Can you show me one that we don't want to see with a rounding back? So here, this is a common problem that I see a lot of people get into, where instead of bending down or using their hips to pick stuff up, he's just used all of his back to be able to pick this up. So this round back is what we don't want. Let's get a little more bending of the knees, bending of the hips, nice tight back here, standing up, and exhaling at the top. Could you do one more for me, the correct way? And back up. Foot positioning is kind of important here. You want to have your feet right around 12 to 18 inches apart. So for most people, that's going to be a little bit wider than your hips, kind of right underneath those shoulders. One more for me. And back up. Awesome. Thanks. Now we're going to go into the step-ups. If you'd like, you can use the weight to step up, a little additional weight. So you're going to get your foot all the way on the box. Stand all the way up with the other one, coming to full extension. So he's got his hips open, his knees aren't bent, so his quads are tight, everything's nice and tight at the top, and then he's going to go ahead and step back. And again, step up. When you're stepping up, you want to, can you just do 1 foot at a time for me so I could just show one thing when we're stepping up? So when we're stepping up here, we want to make sure that we're not driving the knee. Can you push your knee way over your toe to step up? We don't want to press off the ball of the foot to step up. We want to pull that knee back and focus on driving our weight right through that heel as we step up, so that we don't cause any injury to the knee. You could do this on your steps at home, as well as stacking some stuff if you have any weights or other things. Just make sure you're safe and that the surface is stable for you standing up. Awesome, Keith. Thanks. And then we would go right back into that 1-minute buyout for the plank. Great. Yes, you could do shoulder taps to be able to increase and make that a little bit higher, more advanced for you if you'd like on the end of that 1 minute, either in the beginning or the end or both. So we thank you very much for coming back for day 12. We encourage you to leave your comments if you're doing these workouts so we can get feedback on what you like and what you didn't like. Awesome work. We'd like to see you back for day 13. Have a great evening.